YouTube vinyl community. Mark Ma here again. We are now doing Vinyl Finds number 12, part Roman numeral 3. We had a part 1, we had a part B. Alright, so these are from Amvets. I think I mentioned in one last video or one of the other videos. I went there a while ago, a couple months ago, and they have this nasty habit of going through and just chucking stuff that is in bad condition, maybe. But here's one of the weird things. They actually have a box where they keep just the covers. They don't keep any of those records. I mean, if I were working there, I would separate the covers and the records without covers and see if I can match them up. No, they just chuck the records and keep the covers. I don't understand the manager that's working there with his ideas, but it is a good place because they do have a lot of circulation there. They get a lot of records in, and they're not picky about condition. A lot of times they'll just throw things out there that might not be in great condition. So you may find something that you've been looking for, and it's like a starter. You know, at least now I have it. I can listen to it whenever, and if I find a better condition one, I'll get it and get rid of this one, kind of deal. But they have a lot of sometimes really cool stuff because they put everything out. They're not really discriminatory about what they put out. Sometimes they put stuff out there that's really kind of cool. And one of my big things is advertisement pieces. A lot of companies would, records were really popular. I mean, all the kids were getting records, and if you wanted to advertise, you put out a record of hits and put your advertisement all over the record. The kids get the records and the songs that they want, and you get to advertise to them. You know, it's kind of cool. And this is one of them. This is Colgate presents great sounds and new sounds from Columbia. Okay, and there it is. Nice, shiny, metallic red background, and it has some of the songs that are on here. It also advertises other Columbia House records. Okay, so. You've got pictured here Andre Castellanet's Flower Drum Song, Still More, Sing Along with Mitch, not crazy about that, but Ray Conniff Singers, there's Johnny Cash, Tony Bennett, Leslie Uggams down here, or Les Elgar, and it continues on the back, but then also on the back here, you've got the nice Colgate advertisement there. See that? Very cool. I'm very happy about it. The really, really cool thing about it is not only is it a Columbia, but advertisement piece. That's a 6-eye. Just awesome. I'm so glad to add this to my collection. Advertisement, Columbia 6-eye. It doesn't get much better than that. Everybody knows I love Command. Enoch Light put out a series of records. I don't know if it was the persuasive percussion or it's a provocative percussion. Had a group on there called Terry Snyder and the All-Stars. After a while, they got into a disagreement on who owned the rights to the music. It wasn't really Enoch Light that was leading the band. It was Terry Snyder. That was kind of the mistake there, because Terry Snyder, in later years, then re-released it again and again and again and again under different names, and this is one of them, Mr. Percussion. Terry Snyder and the All-Stars, and this is on United Artists, Ultra Audio. It's a gatefold. And it talks about the ultra audio style of recording. It's got a song list here. Back cover, great picture of Mr. Schneider with a drum and some sticks. And it even says here, Terry Schneider, creator of persuasive percussion. In today's day and age, they'd be in court for months over that. Months, maybe even years. Here's one I got. It's not in great shape. It's one of those that I mentioned. It's got a seam split here at the top. It's a little bit dirty, but I have Peter Gunn, but this is More Music from Peter Gunn by Henry Mancini. I don't have the More Music one. I just got the regular Peter Gunn one. So I grabbed it, even though the record is in great shape. I think I looked at it and it looked pretty good to me. Let's see if I can get it to come out. Yeah, the record's in real good shape. It's just the outer artwork is showing some wear. It'll do for now until I find another one. Dance along with Russ Morgan's greatest hits. And this is on Pickwick. Not bad. The record's in great shape. I like Russ Morgan, so it's in good shape. Still got the plastic on the original plastic, so I bought it. Here's one. It's on Liberty. Steve White, the unpredictable Steve White. It's called Jazz Mad. I never heard of it, but I mean, I looked at that cover on Liberty. Steve White is a tenor sax player and vocalist. Got a piano player, a bass player, and a drummer. So it's a little quartet. Figured, what the heck? Let's give it a shot. Then the very beautiful and sultry vocal styles of Julie London. This is just entitled Julie. And this is on Liberty. Again, not in too great a shape, but I mean, yeah, beautiful picture of her. I like Julie, and so we'll give it a try. John Maddox, Secondhand Rose. This is a dot record in great shape. Shows very little wear. A little bit up here at this top corner, but not much other than that. Beautiful records. A lot of them, and they're only 99 cents there. I have allergies. It's been very hot and muggy here lately, and I'm allergic to tree mold. Western New York is probably one of the worst places to be allergic to tree mold because there are trees just everywhere. So you have to excuse my coughing here a little bit. It's from the allergies. I actually went when I first got there at Amvets. I picked up the very first record, staring right at me, Jimmy McGriff. I'm like, oh my God! I pick it up. It's an empty sleeve. I hate when that happens. But anyway, so I kept it in the back of my mind. And I'm looking through. All of a sudden, I come across a Jimmy McGriff record with no sleeve. They matched up, so I got it. This is Jimmy McGriff Countdown, and this is on Milestones Records. Still has the plastic on it, although the plastic is in really bad shape. It's practically falling off. I'll probably take it off. But Jimmy McGriff, great jazz organ player, and I'm looking forward to hearing this one. I was so happy. You know, you put in a little time instead of just writing it off. I kind of kept it in my mind and kept looking. And normally I wouldn't look at the records without sleeves or sleeves without records, but because it was Jimmy, I figured I had to find it, and I did. I'm happy. Hi-Fi Band Concert. Morton Gould. Columbia Concert Series. Look at the shape of this. Oh my god, it looks brand spanking new. Just a great shape. Look how white, clean and white that is. It's got a stamp on it here. I think it says paid. Paid stamp, which is weird. But another 6i, Columbia 6i. Gotta love them. So I can't wait to hear this one. Yeah, a hi-fi band concert conducted by Morton Gould. Alright, so then another one that I got, Happy Sounds of Slewfoot 5. This is on Decca, and it's, some of the tunes are, you know, you expect to see Georgie Girl, Thoroughly Modern Millie, but then they threw in a couple, Born Free, Shadow of Your Smile, Strangers in the Night, and Laura's theme from Dr. Zhivago. It's going to be interesting to hear those tunes played by that group. But obviously you can see they got an old ragtime piano there. It's electric bass guitar, electric guitar, drummer, and a saxophone player. So electric bass guitar, that should be interesting with the ragtime piano, huh? We'll see. But again, this is another one. Look at nice and clean white, and a little bit of handling wear here and there. But I mean, for the most part, it looks in great shape too. Then, you know, along with Command, Phase 4, Project 3, I've started getting into Grand Award, which is also a Note Light. Some of the records he did before Command, I believe. If I'm putting the timeline together right, this was before Command. And this one is called The Paris I Love. And it's not in too great a shape. It's a little older, and that's kind of explains why. But this one I don't have. Beautiful orchestra arrangements bring you the excitement and romance and joy of Gay Perry, featuring Anouk Light and his orchestra. There you go. Another one of the Grand Awards. They happen to be side by side there, so I grabbed them. This one is in really bad shape. I mean, the record is poking through on the sides. You got some splitting on the seams. But Moods for Moderns. This is Charlie Magnante, and he's another accordion player. Actually, my father went to high school with him, and they used to play together in a band in high school. It's an all-boys school. People call it Hutch Tech, but it was an all-boys technical school. And when my father graduated from there, he went to college, and the first college class he got to, the teacher came to him and said, "You don't have to do anything. You came from Hutch Tech, so we know you know what you're talking about. You don't have to do any homework or do any tests. I'm going to pass you no matter what." And that's just crazy talk. You don't find a place like that anymore, where it's all boys, all technical. I mean, my father became a engineer, mechanical engineer and stuff like that, but he played accordion and was in a band on the weekends, kind of thing. and this is the kind of music he played. And I'm glad to have this one too. This is another one of those great accordion ones that I love. I don't know, like I said, growing up listening to the accordion, I have a different take on it than most people do, I guess. Because I realized that it could be more than just, you know, spaghetti and meatballs, Italian style, or polkas. You know, you can actually do something with it. Phase 4. This one is Shirazade, maybe. But Leopold Stokowski, the London Symphony Orchestra, and it's a gatefold. It's not too great a shape, but it's still all intact there. Yeah, here, gotta love it. It's another phase 4 in my collection. And then, so that starts the classical that I picked up. This one here, I love when people did this, but maybe this came from the manufacturer this way. But with these gigantic plastics covering the records instead of the paper. But this one is Mahler Symphony Number 3 with Leonard Bernstein and the New York Philharmonic. Love it. I'm a huge Mahler fan. Again, this one is on Columbia. It's a gatefold. Just to see. Yeah, there's 6 eyes. The black and gray rather than the red, but there's still